Sir, there's one Mr. Brook below would fain speak with you and be acquainted with you, and hath sent your worship a morning's draft of sack.
Brook is his name.
Aye, sir.
Well, call him in. Such brooks are welcome to me that o'erflows such liquor. Mrs. Ford and Mrs. Page, have I encompassed you both? Go to, via.
Bless you, sir.
And you, sir, would you speak with me?
I make bold to press with so little preparation upon you.
Oh, you're welcome, sir. What's your will? Give us leave.
Sir, I'm a man who hath spent much. My name is Brook.
Good Mr. Brook, I desire more acquaintance of you.
And I sue for yours. Oh, not to charge you, for I must let you understand I think myself in better plight for the lender than you, the which has somewhat emboldened me in this unseasoned intrusion. For they say, if money go before, always do lie open.
Money is a good soldier, sir, and will on.
Troth, I have money here, sir, that troubles me. If you will help me bear it, take all, or half, for easing me of the carriage.
Good Mr. Brook, I know not how I may deserve to be your porter.
I will tell you if you will give me the hearing.
Mr. Brook, I am your servant.
There's a woman of this town. Her husband's name is Ford.
Yes, sir.
Well, I've long loved her, and I protest to you bestowed much upon her. Not only followed her with doting observance, but I feed every slight occasion that could but niggardly give me sight of her. I've given her many presents, and given largely to many to know what she would have given. Briefly, I have pursued her, as love hath pursued me. That is on the wing of all occasion. But whatsoever I have merited from this, in my means, in my mind, meed, I'm sure I have received none, unless experience be a jewel. That I have purchased at an infinite rate, and that hath given me to say this. Love, like shadow, flies when substance love pursues, pursuing that flies, and flying that pursues.
Yes. Have you received no satisfaction of promise at her hands?
Never.
Have you importuned her to such a purpose?
Never.
To what purpose have you unfolded this to me?
Oh, sir, you're a gentleman of excellent breeding, admirable discourse, of great admittance, authentic in your place in person, generally allowed for your many warlike, courtlike, and learned preparations. Believe it, for it is so. There is the money. Spend it. Spend more. Spend all I have. Only give me so much of your time in exchange for it as to lay an amiable siege to this Ford's wife. Use your art of wooing, win her consent. If any man may, you may as soon as any.
Would it apply well to the vehemency of your affection that I should win what you would enjoy? Methinks you prescribe to yourself very preposterously.
Well, I understand my drift. She dwells so securely on the excellency of her honor that, why, the folly of my soul dare not present itself. She's too bright to be looked against. Now, could I come to her with some detection in hand? My desires at instance and argument to commend themselves? Why, I could then drive her from the ward of her purity, her marriage vow, and 1,000 other her defenses which are now too strongly embattled against me. What say you to it, Sir John?
Mr. Brook, I will first make bold with your money. Next, as I am a gentleman, give me your hand. And lastly, you shall enjoy Ford's wife.
Good Sir John.
I say you shall, you shall.
Want no money, Sir John, you shall want none.
Want no Mrs. Ford, Mr. Brook, you shall want none. I shall be with her, I may tell you, by her own appointment. Even as you came into me, her assistant or go-between parted from me. I say I shall be with her between 10 and 11. For at that time the jealous, rascally knave, her husband, will be forth. Come you to me soon at night, you shall know how I speak.
I am less than your acquaintance, sir. Do you know Ford, sir?
Hang him, the poor cuckoldly knave, hang him. Yet I wrong him to call him poor. They say the jealous, wittly knave hath masses of money, for the which his wife seems to me to be well favored. I will use her as the key of this cuckoldly rogue's coffer. And there's my harvest home.
I would you knew, Ford, sir, that you might avoid him if you saw him.
Hang him, mechanical salt, but a rogue hang him. I will stare him out of his wits. I will awe him with my cudgel. It shall hang like a meteor o'er the cuckold's horns. Mr. Brook, thou shalt know, I will predominate over the peasant, and thou shalt lie with his wife. False a knave, I will aggravate his style. Thou, Mr. Brook, shall know him for knave and cuckold. Come to me soon at night.
Good, sir. What a damned Epicurean rascal is this? My heart is ready to crack with impatience. Who says this is improvident jealousy? The hour is set. The match is made. My wife hath sent for him. Would any man have thought this? Oh, see the hell of having a false woman. My bed shall be abused. My coffers ransacked. My reputation gnawed at. And not only do I stand to receive this villainous wrong, but I stand under the adoption of terms by him who does me this wrong. Oh. Names, terms. Amion sounds well, Lucifer well, Barbazon well. Ah, but these are just devil's additions. The names of fiends. But cuckold, we're told, cuckold. The devil himself had not such a name. Pageless, a secure. He would not doubt his wife. He would not be jealous. I would rather trust Parson Hugh the Welshman with my cheese, a thief with my ambling gelding, an Irishman with my whiskey bottle, than my wife with herself. Then she plots, then she ruminates, then she devises, and what they will in their hearts they may effect. They will break their hearts, but they will effect. God be praised for my jealousy. Well, 'tis 11 o'clock. I will about it. I will prevent this. Detect my wife. Be revenged on Falstaff and laugh at Page. I will about it. Better an hour too soon than a minute too late. Oh, fie. Oh,